2 here at home remaining, including tonight. This first quarter brought to you by First Tech Credit Union. Knocks to the baseline, triggers a jumper over some. Bible will come to the basketball. Look it outside here to Eubanks. Eubanks from 15 feet. Kevin Knox does a nice job.
One was taller than the other. Kevin, quite a bit taller than De'Aaron Fox.
Kevin Huerter in the lane. Usually in Atlanta, great pickup by the Kings in the offseason. He's off to a terrific year, career high 15 a game. Matisse Thybulle's been shooting the three-pointer.
Just keeps adding to his scoring total. He's already scored more games now in his 20th game with the Blazers.
Good starting first 3 minutes for the Blazers. They seem active and into it. Yeah. This one gets away and into the hands of Keegan Murray.
Blazers in zone now.
Uh-oh, they forgot to cover the man that was bringing the ball inbounds. It was De'Aaron Fox.
They won that game at home, and they knew their crowd was a playoff atmosphere. They had people outside of the arena waiting to celebrate, and they didn't get it done there. So I don't think he
defended. Ball gets free on a pass, and then Shaedon comes up, make that Matisse with a volley at midcourt, setting up Shaedon Sharpe before the lob up top to Walker and a two-hand jam. Knox triggers long, missed it, follows his own miss, takes it right to the rack, leaves it up and in, drew contact and plays off of it to lay it in. Here's Lyles outside, sets his feet for 3, rimming off into the hands of Sabonis. Not looking to reload, he'll swing it outside a Monk. Twist, drives, hands off to Sabonis, got it in strong with the board. Sharpe outside, lines up a 3, right to Fox. Quickest guy in the league, according to Chauncey Billups. Hustles it up to Monk and rejected by Sharpe. Drew up top, brings Lynn out beyond the three-point arc. Gives it off to Knox, goes one-on-one downhill. And recovered by the Kings. Monk rush it up in the front court. Steps back, a deep 3.
That could be one where he realizes 2 defenders back. I don't really need to try to get this 2.
Yep.
Another time, maybe so, but I think he'd be a little more.
He's having a nice run here in this first half, is Knox. So, nonetheless, Kings get it back. Sabonis giving us. Murray clears the Eubanks screen, or Eubanks hook shot. Sabonis again finds Huerter moving well with his 10.6 boards. They're within 9 with 3:58 to go in the second.
What you were just explaining right there about Sacramento's offense.
And Bonzi Wells. Nice lob inside. Sharpe and Walker have Murray run off the three-point arc to Fox. Enters inside. Butler fronts and got a piece, didn't he?
Yes.
Here comes Sharpe the other way.
Move the pass, Shaedon.
Whips a pass to Thybule on the run and drills a 3 out. Blazers defend the rim again as Murray drives it inside and is denied. Little the other way. Into the clutter and laid it up and in. Butler triggers to Sharpe, catch and shoot, knocks down a 2-point.
Not sure if they're going to get to it in time.
Sabonis is mowing people down.
But Sacramento not putting the Blazers in that full court pressure situation at all.
They have not bothered the Blazers much.
Especially if it's a guard back that's smaller than him to really bother him in that situation. Coach Billups wondering how in the world was that not called.
Blazers in Sacramento on Friday and then on the road for the Blazers. Last 4 games of the road schedule. Shaedon Sharpe.
You see where your looks might come from. How to soften the defense a little bit.
Look at that
you
play.
Get busy.
On the open court, he flicks it away, runs to the other side of the floor. But man, what an explosion. Fox the other way. Murray the step back
3. Get it from Mitchell, who had the ball in his hands all the time.
That's good point.
And for Murray, he's a recipient. He's got to wait for that ball to get to him a lot of times. Keegan Murray hearing it from the Sacramento Kings in the arena as he takes the seat, getting that record.
Edwards sets, fires, and scores here out of Pepperdine. Shoots 37% from 3 in limited opportunities.
Waiting for Lorenzo Romar.
Romar.
Curtis Allen, former UW.
Terrific.
Husky.
50% of opponent shots, but that ranks 7th in the NBA. Real quickly, guys, the company that he's with in that block rate, Jaren Jackson, Walker Kessler, Nick Claxton.
Matisse ran into the help position as the ball was in flight and got a good swipe without fouling.
Or averaging close to 21 minutes a game. Point well taken. Young guys, great shape. They still get tired.
This could be a really hard fourth quarter for this group. If Sacramento was like really locked in,
like you mentioned, Kevin, big disparity there between the offensive and the defensive ratings, and a big part of the defensive problem for them is at the rim. They allow 70.
Get Len some run, gets him some reps out there, get him sharp in anticipation of one of those matchups. Monk drives into the lane, double clutches and lays it in Sacramento to get him. Driving into the lane, that was personal relationships that got Monk into Sacramento.
Yeah.
Lynn with the block. That's what they want to see from him. And then Monk, the standstill. That's a wild shot that comes off. Look at Butler handle.
Oh, yeah, he's a perimeter player.
That guy can play the perimeter. 12 and 8 for Kevin. Another Kentucky guy unloads, Malik Monk. The rotation this year for the Kings, along with Rashawn Holmes, the veteran. This is Davis to Holmes, two-man play for the vet for the two-hand jam.
This is not a normal.
Sharp, 4 for 4 from the line, 27 points. Dellavedova's been around the ranch a few times. He was part of that Cleveland team, the 16 champions, so he adds a little depth to their playoff. And that's Shaedon Sharp showing some logo length.
An aspect that's really good for Shaedon playing point is you have to talk more as a point guard generally than the other positions. So you got to set this up for John Butler Jr.
Paul Westphal, Michael Malone, George Karl. Davis knocks down a triple. Love to have that challenge, wouldn't you? Maybe next year for the Blazers. It's the Kings' year this year, though. Number 3 seed wins their 46th of the year, and they move on into the playoffs in some spot, somewhere. Right now,